Hello students, today I am going to teach you chapter number 3, atoms and molecules. The first topic is laws of chemical combination, which was given by Lavoisier and Joseph L. Proust. There is two laws of chemical combination. One is law of conservation of mass and second is law of constant proportion. First of all, you have to understand that what is chemical reaction. You have to study about chemical reaction in your previous chapter also. Chemical reaction is that when chemical reacts with each other, we get the chemical reaction. When two or more chemicals reacts with each other, we get the chemical reaction. The first law is law of conservation of mass. From the heading, law of conservation of mass. Conservation means not create, not destroyed. Conservation means not create or not destroy of mass. That means we are talking about mass, and the definition is mass can neither be created nor be destroyed in a chemical reaction. When we are doing a chemical reaction, we can't create the mass and we can't destroy the mass. That is law of conservation of mass. For example, if I am taking here reactant and product, just see here A plus B gives us C plus D. A plus B gives us C plus D, which I have written in our left hand side, that is A plus B, and we call that reactant. What will we call it? Reactant. And what will we get here? C plus D, and that is product. We call that product. Assume that if I am taking the mass of A is 1 kg and mass of B is 2 kg. What is the total weight? Total weight is 3 kg. And when we get the product C plus D, the weight of product is also 3 kg. That means mass of reactant is equal to mass of product. Means we can't create the mass and we can't destroy the mass in chemical reaction. Mass of reactant is equal to mass of product. This is all about law of conservation of mass. In law of conservation of mass, again I repeated, mass can neither be created nor be destroyed in a chemical reaction. When we are doing a chemical reaction, we can't create the mass and we can't destroy the mass, is called law of conservation of mass. The next is law of constant proportion. From the heading, it is clear that law of constant proportion. Constant means definite proportion, means the proportion is definite there. The definition is in a chemical substance, the elements are always present in definite proportion of mass. When we are doing a chemical reaction, elements are present in between that is always in a definite proportion. For example, if I am taking the example of water, what is the formula of water? That is H2O. You have to take the water from anywhere. You have to take that from your tap, from any well, or from tube well, or from any ocean. The formula is always H2O. Here how many atom of hydrogen? That is 2, and how many atom of oxygen? That is 1. But according to the ratio of their mass, what is the mass of hydrogen? Mass of hydrogen ratio mass of oxygen. Mass of hydrogen is 1, always 1, and mass of oxygen is always 16. But how many hydrogen atom is here? There is 2, because H2 is given here, means 2 atom of hydrogen. And how many atom of oxygen? Only 1. So you have to multiply both. What will we get here? 2 is to 16. On cancelling, we get here 1 is to 8. So the proportion of atom in water is 1:8. Proportion of hydrogen and oxygen in water is 1:8. If we change the proportion of these atom, means we get another compound that is not water. For example, if I am taking here H2O2, 2 atom of hydrogen and 2 atom of oxygen. Now this is not water, this is now hydrogen peroxide. Means, what is the meaning of this? When we are change the ratio of atom in between any compound, that compound should be changed. The ratio of element in between the chemical substance, that is always in definite proportion. This is law of constant proportion. Again, understand that in a chemical substance the elements are always present in definite proportion. When there is a chemical substance, the element present in that is always in a definite proportion. Formation of hydrogen according to their atom is, in hydrogen there is 2 atom and in oxygen only 1. But according to their mass, according to their mass of hydrogen is 1 and mass of oxygen is 16. But how many hydrogen atom is here? 2. So we have to multiply 1 with 2 here. And how many oxygen is here? Only 1. So we have to multiply 16 by 1. Getting here 2:60. On cancelling we get here 1:8. So the ratio of hydrogen and oxygen in water is 1:8. This is all about laws of chemical combination. I hope you all understand better. Thank you and have a nice day.